Right now, welcome once again to another new video. This is SAHOO and you are watching SAHOO's tutorial. So in this YouTube video, here I will be covering most important MCQ questions on literary theory and criticism for the upcoming MPSET exam. Do join quickly. I will be covering more than 35 important MCQ questions for the upcoming MPSET exam. Okay, those questions will be only based on literary theory and criticism. Okay, do join quickly. I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. And let me share the link. Okay, my Telegram channel. Do join the Telegram channel, that is SAHOO UGC net. Okay, do join quickly. I'll be covering some important MCQ questions on literary theory and literary criticism. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So do join quickly. Yeah. So this is the part 2. Yesterday I had made a video on literary theory and criticism. So here everybody had requested me actually to make video, one another video for the upcoming MPSET exam on literary theory and criticism. Good evening, Rao. So I'll be covering this is going to be a very informative session, very fruitful session. Good evening. Yeah, I think everything is okay. I am audible and the PPT also visible to everyone, isn't it? So let's start it. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I'll be making another video also. I will be also making another video. Okay, let the notification out of get, then I'll be making another video. Okay, the notification is not yet out. All perfect. So let's begin here. Okay, without wasting your time, so I will not be discussing. I will be just answering the questions here very quickly. Very first. Okay, and here is the first question on your screen. The second half of the 20th century. Okay, 20th century second half, with its torturous experience of the World War's Holocaust and the advent of new technologies, witnessed revolutionary developments in literary theory that were to undermine several of the established notions of Western literary and cultural thought. The book, that is called Structure, Sign and Play in Discourse of the Human Science by Derrida. So who has written here this book? That is Structure, Sign and Play in the Discourse of Human Science by Derrida. And this book was published in 65, 66, 67, 68. In which year? That is Derrida's work, that is Structure and Sign and Play in the Discourse on the Human Science, published. All these questions will be based on literary theory and criticism. Do join quickly, like the session and join the Telegram channel, that is SAHOO UGC net. Yeah, UGC net. For the upcoming UGC net exam, a new batch is going to start from 1st September. If you want to take the subscriptions, you can reach me at 8250079065. Here the right answer is Rao. It is 1966. Okay, 1966. No, it is 1966. This book was published in 1966. Remember that Structure, Sign and Play. This is a very important work by Derrida. Structure, Sign and Play, the Discourse of the Human Science by Derrida, published in 1966. Okay, got it? 1966. ठीक है? Derrida ने क्या लिखा था? Structure, Sign and Play. ठीक है? 1966. Okay, okay, got it. Good. To present at a conference titled The Language of Criticism and the Sciences of Man, held at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. ठीक है? That is in 1966. ठीक है? 1966 is an important work by Derrida, the deconstructionist. Jacques Derrida was influenced by the concept of destruction, which was derived by Karl Marx, Nietzsche, Martin Heidegger, and Freud. Derrida was which one? Cedar Gate. Oh, SET exam. Like which SET exam? You'll have to first complete your first year of masters, probably first year or first semester, like this. So Derrida was influenced by the concept of destruction, which was derived by Karl Marx, Friedrich Nietzsche, Martin Heidegger, and Freud. Said. Excellent, Guru. Excellent here. Okay, Martin Heidegger. Okay, and you should remember that Guru and Rao here. You should have to get at least 55 marks. Okay, in MA. Okay, then you are able to appear for the upcoming state or GATE exam. ठीक है, state or NET exam. ठीक है, 55% available. ठीक है, for general candidate 55%, and for SC, ST, and OBC you need to at least 50%. ठीक है, then you are able to appear in any SET exam or any SET and EDC NET exam. ठीक है, SC, ST 50%, 55%. ठीक है, this is minimum requirement. So here Martin Heidegger is required. No. B.Ed is not required. B.Ed is not required. Borrowed. B.Ed is not required. Okay. Derrida's original use of the word reconstruction was a translation of destruction, a concept from the work of Martin Heidegger that Derrida sought to apply in textual reading. ठीक है. Derrida's original use of the word reconstruction was translation of destruction, a concept from the work of Martin Heidegger that Derrida sought to apply to textual reading. Okay, confusion cleared. Now, allegories of reading. Allegories of reading explores the theory of figurative language. I want all of you to qualify NET exam. ठीक है? Who said? No. Said B.Ed required नहीं है. B.Ed required नहीं है. No. SET यानी स्टेट एलिजिबिलिटी टेस्ट. ठीक है, I can't. For which state you have searched, but state exam is अलग, different है. ठीक है, it is college level exam. B.Ed is not required. B.Ed is required only for school, for teaching at school, isn't it? And even in B.Ed college and DLED college. But after B.Ed you have to complete qualify UGC NET. So you can also be a lecturer doing B.Ed, then M.Ed, then plus you have to qualify UGC NET. Then you will also be able to be a lecturer at a B.Ed college. ठीक है? So allegories of reading explores the theory of figurative language, affirming that linguistic texts are self-reconstructing. Who is the author of the text here? Paul D. Mann, Derrida, SAHOO, none of these. Okay, got it, Rao and Godot. So allegories of reading. Here Paul D. Mann, Derrida, SAHOO, none of these. Who has written here allegories of reading? जहाँ पे explores the theory of figurative language, affirming that the linguistic text is self-reconstructing. Who is the author of the text? The right answer is actually Paul D. Mann. Okay, Paul D. Mann. Who was Paul D. Mann? I told earlier that Derrida's disciples are Paul D. Mann, J.H. Hartman, isn't it? Paul D. Mann, J.H. Miller, Geoffrey Hardman. Paul D. Mann, J.H. Miller, Geoffrey Hardman. Yeah, Paul D. Mann has written here allegories of reading. ठीक है? Next question. Post-structuralism emphasized the indeterminate and polysemic nature of semiotic codes and the arbitrary and constructed nature of the foundations of knowledge. The theory laid greater stress on the operation of ideology and power on. Post-structuralism किसके ऊपर में ज़्यादा depend किया था? Society structure, human subjectivity. Post-structuralism emphasized the indeterminate and polysemic nature of semiotic codes and the arbitrary and constructed nature of the foundation of knowledge. The theory laid greater stress on the operation of ideology and power. Operation of ideology and power on society, power on culture, power on language, power on human subjectivity. Yeah, it was actually Rao. Third question का 3 का यही आंसर था. So the right answer is actually human subjectivity. Okay, here the right answer is human subjectivity. Yeah, human subjectivity. Human subjectivity. Exactly. Human subjectivity. Good. Hmm. Hmm. In deconstructionist thought, the connection between thought and reality, subject and object, self and other are used. Self and other are used as primarily linguistic terms and not as pre-existence to language. True or false? In deconstructionist thought, okay, the connection between thought and reality, subject and object, self and other, they are viewed as primarily linguistic terms, not as pre-existence to language. Is it true or is it false? So what will be the right answer here? No, it is actually true. Okay, true. They are viewed primarily as linguistic terms and not as pre-existing language. True, actually. True. With famous statement, with the famous statement that there is nothing outside the text. Okay, who established the provisionality and the constructedness of the reality, identity, and human subjectivity. Michel Foucault, Derrida, Spivak, Julia Kristeva. There is nothing outside the text. Okay, who established the provisionality and the constructedness of reality, identity, human subjectivity here. I recommend Rao to watch the afternoon session. Okay, that was on Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy is very important. Okay, one day I'll be taking on that mirror stage. Okay, everything. ठीक है. Yeah. Okay, okay, I'll be discussing. Mirror stage, everything I'll be discussing later. Hmm. Hmm. Exactly. Derrida. Okay, Derrida is just there is nothing outside the text. Okay, that is Derrida. ठीक है. ठीक है. Logocentrism. Okay, I'll be starting. I'll be starting from 1st September. So I'll be first starting with theory. Okay, Raw and Gold. The UGC class will be starting from that is 1st September. Okay, 1st September. So I'll be starting with theory only first. Okay, first theory. I'll be covering first theory. The most. Okay. First, I'll be covering theory. ठीक है? Logocentrism refers to the tradition of Western science and philosophy that regards to words and language as a fundamental. I will discuss later. Fundamental expression of an external reality. Logocentrism refers to the tradition of Western science and philosophy that regards words and language as a fundamental expression of an external reality. It holds the logos as epistemologically superior and that there is an original in that's irreducible object which the logos represent. ठीक है? According to logocentrism, the logos is the ideal representation of the Platonic ideal. Platonic ideal. Who proposed the term logocentrism or coined the term logocentrism? Who has coined? but it was later popularized by Derrida actually. Logocentrism. लोगो मीन्स क्या है? लोगो मीन्स वर्ड्स. लोगो मीन्स क्या है? लोगो मीन्स वर्ड, isn't it? Logos means word. It is actually first coined by Ludwig Klages, ठीक है? But later it was popularized by by Derrida, but it was coined by Ludwig Klages, ठीक है? So here this one C is the right answer, ठीक है? Logocentrism is term coined by German philosopher who has coined or proposed Ludwig Klages, ठीक है? In the early 90s. It refers to the tradition of Western science and philosophy that regards words and language as a fundamental expression of external reality. External reality को expression करना, fundamental expression. It holds the logos as epistemologically superior. That is the word, epistemologically superior, and that there is an original irreducible object which the logos represent. According to the logocentrism, the logos is the ideal representation of Platonic ideal. Logos is the ideal representation of the Platonic ideal. Who proposed the concept a creature, which is beyond logos, very important thing, characterized by absence and difference, where there is free play of signifiers without ever arriving at the transcendental signified, where meanings are locked in aporias, and can be located only in traces. Now you have understood. All these clues are here. Now you have understood. Barbara Johnson, Julia Kristeva, Paul de Man, Derrida. Now you have understood all these clues here. Who proposed the concept of a creature which is beyond logos and characterized by absence here? Aporia, difference, these are all Derrida, isn't it? Derrida. It is Derrida again, okay? It is Derrida. Propose the concept of creature, okay? That is Derrida, okay? Derrida, a creature, arc writing, aporias, reconstruction, all this by Derrida, okay? A world of difference is a work. Actually, excellent, Derrida. A world of difference, illustrated deconstruction in the context of race and gender, okay? Who was the author of this text? I'll be completing very fast, okay? I have some work, that's why I'll be completing very fast. Okay, Paul de Man, Edward Said, Gayatri, Aporia. लॉजिकल डिसजंक्शन, ठीक है? दैट इज जो है कि स्टेट ऑफ पाजलमेंट, ठीक है? एपोरिया क्या होता है? पाजलमेंट क्या है? पाजल, ठीक है? समझने में अंडर a state of puzzlement, ठीक है? A doubt, that is actually can be found in paradox. We are being perplexed. And Derrida took it from Plato. Okay. Okay, so here it is a world. Exactly. Barbara Johnson has written, exactly, Praveen. Is Barbara Johnson has written World of Difference. Barbara Johnson, in a World of Difference, illustrated deconstruction in the context of race and gender. Spivak, in Can the Subaltern Speak, used deconstruction to problematize the privileged academic post and colonial critics' unknowing participation in the exploitation of the third world. No, it is Barbara Johnson. Okay? What is the term used by French philosopher Jacques Derrida in his attempt to reorient the relationship between speech and writing का क्या है speech and writing का जो relationship होता है उसको reorient करने के लिए क्या term use किया है Derrida ने use किया था. What is the term used by French philosopher Jacques Derrida in his attempt to reorient the relationship between speech and writing? Speech and writing को reorient करना. Archive writing, arc writing, free play, none of these. Derrida's deconstructions, aporia, a creature. Then here also, which one? Speech and writing को reorient करने के लिए. No, it is arc writing. Okay, this one. ARCHE, ठीक है? This one. चलो. Which of the following work is not done by Derrida? Speech and phenomena, writing and difference, allegories of reading, ophthalmology. Okay. I will quickly placing. Accept time. Which of the following work is not done by Derrida? Speech and phenomena, writing and difference, allegories of reading. A few minutes ago, I had discussed these questions, like these questions. Okay, the clue was there. Speech and phenomena is work by Derrida. Okay, writing and difference, excellent. Allegories of reading is by whom? Paul D. Mann. Paul D. Mann has written allegories of reading. Whereas speech and phenomena, ophthalmology, writing and difference, their works by Derrida. Paul D. Mann. चलो, in continental philosophy, क्विज में दिया था, ठीक है? In continental philosophy, the term invagination is used to explain a special kind of meta-narrative. For Derrida, an invaginated text is a narrative that folds upon itself, endlessly swapping outside or inside and thereby producing a structure. And the term invagination was first used by who? किसने use किया था? Invagination. Peter Conor, Moira Similarly, Ponti, Derrida, Paul D. Mann. किसने कॉइन किया था? This is biological term, isn't it? Biological term. Biology में है. That is here. The answer is actually Moirus Merleau-Ponty. Moirus Ponty, ठीक है? This one. So here B is the answer. Words have meaning only because of the contrast effects with other words. No word can acquire meaning in the way in which philosophers from Aristotle to Bertrand Russell have hoped it might, by being the unmediated expression of something non-linguistic. Okay, an emotions, a sense drum, a physical object, an idea, a platonic form. Which theoretician is quoted here? Rorty, Anthony Astrop, Mitchell, Eddie Hurst. Words have meaning only because of contrast effects with other words. Contrast effects with other words. No word can acquire meaning in the way in which philosophers from Aristotle to Bertrand Russell have put mind. I mean that. Here the right answer is actually Richard Rorty. Richard Rorty is the right answer. The Yale School is a colloquial name for an influential group of literary critics, theorists, and philosophers of literature that were influenced by Jacques Derrida's philosophy of deconstruction. Which of the following theoretician is related with Yale School? I had posted these questions, okay, as well. Haldeman, Hardman, Harold Bloom, all of them actually. Yale School, all of them are okay. All the disciples of Derrida, and along with them there were also Harold Bloom. Okay, Haldeman, Hardman, they are all of them Yale School. Yale School. Okay, so yeah, that's why all of them are right answer. On deconstruction, theory and criticism after structuralism is work by Derrida, Haldeman, Jonathan Fuller. इसने लिखा है. On deconstruction, which questions? 14 and 15, 13 and 14, which one? All of them exactly. Yale School, Haldeman, Hardman, Harold Bloom, all of them. I had even posted a study material on किसने बोला था? That is Richard Rorty. किसने बोला था? Which theoretician is quoted here? इस लाइन को किसने बोला? रिचर्ड रॉटी ने बोला था. ठीक है, चलो. On deconstruction, theory and criticism after structuralism, जो work by, here the right answer is Jonathan Fuller. ठीक है, it is by Jonathan Fuller. Jonathan Fuller has written on deconstruction, theory and criticism of after structuralism. This work was by Jonathan Fuller. Next question. As the type of literary critique that judges the value of literature based on the moral lessons and ethical teachings. Formalism, psychoanalytic, moral, neo-historicism. क्या है? As is a type of literary critique that judges the value of literature based on the moral lessons and ethical teachings. Here, formalism, psychoanalytic, moral, neo-historicism. Easy one. Oh, I forgot to share. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely. Exactly. वो wrote moral lessons. ठीक से पढ़ो. Based on moral lessons and ethical teachings, psychoanalytic. क्या बोल रहे हो तुम? Excellent. चलो. Yeah, there's moral criticism actually. Excellent. So moral criticism is type of literary critique. Is type of literary critique here. Type of literary critique that judges the value of the literature based on its moral lessons or ethical teachings. Okay. It is widely considered that a moral criticism begins with Plato's Republic. True or false? True or false? Yeah, got it. It is widely considered that a moral criticism begins with Plato's Republic. True or false? Here. Hello. Hi. Good evening, sir. It is widely considered that a moral criticism begins with Plato's Republic. True or false? Right. Yeah, it is true actually. It is true actually. True. Moral criticism starts with Plato's Republic. It is true. Next questions. Moral criticism is basically concerned with the rights and wrongs of values. Who are its proponents? Lawrence, T.S.L. effortless all the above. Moral criticism is basically concerned with the rights and wrongs of values. Who are its proponents? Moral criticism is basically all the above. All the above. Lawrence, in the there moral, all of them actually. Exactly. Archetypal literary criticism is a type of analytical theory that क्या है archetypal theory criticism that interprets a text by focusing on recurring myths or archetypes in the narratives, symbols, image, character types in literary works. Is it true or false? जैसे कि रोमियो जूलियट, ठीक है, एक आर्केटाइप है, ठीक है, they have become an archetype. Character types, yeah, archetypal literary, exactly, it is true, archetypal literary criticism is a type of criticism. It is true actually, exactly. Next question. Which of these are common character archetypes which are seen as an examples of archetype in famous works of literature and film? The creator, the sage, the lover, the hero, all the above. Which of these are common character archetypes which are seen as examples of archetype in famous works of literature and film? All of the above. They are all actually all of the above. The creator says, the lover, the hero, they are all actually archetypal characters. Identify the literary theory जो कि aim करता है that aims to understand intellectual history through literature and literature through its cultural context. कौन है? Identify the literary theory that aims to understand intellectual history through literature and literature through its cultural context. कौन है? कौन सा theory? Here the right answer is new historicism. Exactly. Bravo. New historicism. Understand the intellectual history through literature and literature through its cultural context. New historicism. Exactly, everyone. Right. New historicism is the right answer. Saurabh is also right. New historicism. Excellent. Identify the American scholar who has credited with establishing the term, the phrase new historicism. Stephen Greenberg, Jean E. Howard, M.H. Abrams, Poggio Bracconelli. Exactly. So American scholar who was credited with establishing the new historicism, again it's Stephen Greenberg. Excellent draw. Stephen Greenberg is the right answer. No. So it is Stephen Greenberg. Okay, Stephen who has credited new historicism. Here it is Stephen Greenberg. Remember, okay, Stephen Greenberg. A new historicism got it. New historicist looks at that in a wider historical context, examining both how the writer's time affected the work and how the work reflects the writer's time, life, nature, author, literature. A new historicist looks at that in a wider historical context, examining both how the writer's times affected the work and how the work reflects the writer's times. 23 is on your screen. Excellent. A new historicist looks at literature. That is right. Exactly. Fantastic, everyone. Next question. In 1978 book, Orientalism has been excellent. Described as a seminal work in the field of post-colonial criticism, who its author? Sire Fan. इसमें उसने कॉन्सेप्ट दिया था ओरिएंट और ऑक्सीडेंट एंड एक्सोटिक अदर ठीक है, ओरिएंट ऑक्सीडेंट एक्सोटिक आधार, इस बुक में उसने कंसेप्ट दिया था, ठीक है, ओरिएंट ऑक्सीडेंट एक्सोटिक आधार। एडवर्ड साइड हैज रिटन 1970 book and 278 book Orientalism. Excellent. 25. Russian formalism refers to the work of the Society of the Study of Poetic Language. Okay, poetic language, poetic ambivalence, ठीक है, defamiliarization. Who founded this society? Boris Eisenbaum, Yutenov, Victor Salvosky, all of them. Exactly, all of you right here. Russian formalism refers to the work of the Society for the Study of Poetic Language. Who founded here this society? Victor Salvosky, Yuri Tainabov, and Boris Eisenbaum. All of them. All of them actually remember that they are the Russian formalists. Okay, all of them actually. ठीक है, Boris Eisenbaum, Yuri Tainabov, Victor Salvosky, all that. ठीक है, poetic ambivalence, poetic language, poetic ambivalence, ठीक है, poetic ambivalence, ठीक है, defamiliarization, these are concepts. Okay, that is a method of socio-economic analysis that uses a materialist interpretation of a historical development, better known as historical materialism, to understand class relations, social conflict, as well as dialectical perspective to view social transformation. Nihilism, this one. That is a method of socio-economic analysis. Yeah. Do like the session as well, dear aspirants. Share with your friends. Let the channel spread with your friends as well. No. Materialist interpretation. Materialist interpretation of the historical development. ठीक से पढ़ो. Materialist interpretation of historical development. ठीक है? That is Marxism. चलो. Marxism originates from the works of 19th century German philosopher Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels, both Friedrich Engels and Marxism originates from the works of 19th century German philosopher Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels, both or Friedrich Engels. Das Kapital किसने लिखा था? Das Kapital. Marxism originates from the works of 19th century German philosopher. Both. Marxism originates from the works of 19th century German philosopher Friedrich Engels and Karl Marx. Excellent. Both is the right answer. Now tell me, Das Kapital किसने लिखा था? That's why I am telling. No, it is Karl Marx as well. Karl Marx as well as Friedrich Engels. Both of them. Right? Marx and Engels. Yeah. Both of them has written. Okay, Das Kapital. Collaboratively they have written. They have written in collaboration. Das Kapital. Who defined Marxist criticism as Marxist criticism is not merely a sociology of literature, concerned with how novels get published and whether they mention the working class. Its aim is to explain the literary work more fully. इसने बोला था. Marxist criticist कौन था? Frederick James and Raymond Williams Lewis all together. इसने बोला था. और इसने define किया था. Two more questions are left only. Quickly covering another two questions. Karl Marx and Engels, they have collaboratively written Das Kapital. ठीक है? छोटे बच्चे से हम लोग जानते थे कि Das Kapital किसने लिखा है? कार्ल मार्क्स का नाम लिखा है. But remember Terry Eagleton is also another important. All of them are very important figure. Okay? Terry Eagleton, Frederick James, and Raymond Williams. They are all important figures, okay, in literary theory. Here Terry Eagleton is quoted here. Okay, Terry Eagleton is quoted here. Okay, remember Terry Eagleton is a very important name. Timber or discovery is a famous critical work of. Yesterday I discussed. Ben Jonson, SAHOO. Bolo. Timber or discovery is a famous critical work of. Excellent everyone. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has written Timber or Discoveries. Thank you everyone. Excellent. Last question. Gender trouble, feminism and subversion of identity. इसका सबटाइटल क्या रखना? फेमिनिज्म एंड द सबवर्शन ऑफ आइडेंटिटी, 1990 बुक. किसने लिखा है? चलो, I'll be ending here with these questions. Okay. Tomorrow I'll be doing teacher centered approach. ठीक है, टीचर सेंटर्ड अप्रोच यूजीसी नेट पेपर 1. ठीक है, 30A. टीचर्स today I get discussed Bloom's taxonomy. ठीक है, tomorrow I'll be discussing teacher centered and student centered approach of teaching. ठीक है, after completing all the topics of teaching aptitude, then I'll be I'll be making some MCQ as well. So research aptitude is very important and that is very interesting. Research aptitude. Okay. ठीक है, yeah, it is Judith Butler 1990 work, gender trouble. Okay. Yes, definitely good. Definitely I'll be saying. So उधर पे स्टार मार्क जो रहेगा वही आंसर है. ठीक है, जो वो आई हैव नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड दैट एक्चुअली, दैट स्टार मार्क ऐसे रहेगा, तो स्टार मार्क जो है दैट इज द आंसर. दैट इज द आंसर. ठीक है, ओके. आफ्टर डिनर आई विल बी सेंडिंग, डोंट वरी. आफ्टर डिनर आई विल बी सेंडिंग. ठीक है, बहुत ठीक है, ठीक से पढ़ाई करो, स्टडी करो, हार्ड वर्क करो. ठीक है, डोंट वरी. ऐसे जो स्टार मार्क रहेगा ऑप्शन के अंदर में वही, दैट इज द राइट आंसर. At what time I even do not know. Okay, at what time I even do not know. Okay, what time I will be taking the classes, but I will be informing you. Okay. Tomorrow is Friday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. ठीक है, I'll be informing. Okay, I'll be informing before 1 hour or 2 hours. ठीक है. Don't worry, I will be coming with. देखो, Rao and board and everyone, those who are watching, look, paper 1 is also very important. Okay, paper 1, you see, paper 1 is also very important topic. ठीक है, paper 1 is also very important topic because in paper 1 you see, in paper 1 there will be 50 questions. 50 questions. ठीक है, 50 questions from 10 units. ठीक है, 10 यूनिट्स में एक तो डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन रहेगा, उसमें 5 क्वेश्चन रहेगा. डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन में 10 मार्क्स चला जाएगा और बाकी रह रहा है कि 45 क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ 9 यूनिट्स. ठीक है, सो जैसे कि रिसर्च एप्टीट्यूड, टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड, कम्युनिकेशंस, आईसीटी, पीपल एंड एनवायरनमेंट, हायर एजुकेशंस, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, तो ये द टॉपिक्स. ओके, कम्युनिकेशंस यू विल हैव टू कवर. नो even look, these 2 papers are valuable. Okay, you have every answers, every scores will be counted. Okay, that's why okay, paper 1 is very important. Always try to get more number in paper 1. Paper 1 is scoring. Okay, if you get out of 50 questions, if you correct 30 to 35, then that is well. Okay, then that is a good score. ठीक है, from 50 में अगर 35 क्वेश्चन अगर सही होता है, ठीक है, that is excellent. 30 to 35 क्वेश्चन is excellent. ठीक है, 30 से 35 क्वेश्चन करना ही पड़ेगा, तब जाके JRF निकलेगा. 35 क्वेश्चन तो करना ही है. ठीक है, तब जाके JRF निकलेगा. ठीक है, 35 क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ 50 में 35 क्वेश्चन करना ही है. इधर तो नेगेटिव मार्क नहीं है ना, नेगेटिव तो नहीं है. ठीक है, तो 35 क्वेश्चन सही करना ही है. इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं कि जो परसेंटाइल होता है ना, परसेंटाइल पूरा एकदम पेपर 1 पेपर 1 प्लस पेपर 2 दोनों को लेके ही होता है। दैट्स वाई पेपर 1 इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, पेपर 1 इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है। पेपर 1 एंड पेपर 2, पेपर 2 में कहां से क्वेश्चन देगा मालूम नहीं मिलेगा। दैट्स वाई 50-55%, 50-60% ऐसे, लेकिन पेपर 1 में स्कोरिंग है। अगर इसको समझ में आ जाता है, मैथ अगर आता है, मैथ, ठीक है, मैथ आता है, लॉजिकल, अगर कोई बंदा जो डीआई करता है उसमें तो पूरा एकदम नंबर आ जाएगा। लेकिन ऑलवेज ट्राई टू थिंक दैट यू विल हैव टू राइट 35 क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ 50, ठीक है। Don't worry, in the upcoming days, okay, I'll be making mock test series for the upcoming UGC paper 1, ठीक है, don't worry, ठीक है। Yeah, that's why, okay. Okay, I'll be recommending you some channel that you must follow for math part, okay, for math part. I am even weak in math as well, ठीक है। So हाँ, सबको सब कुछ आता नहीं है, ठीक है, सबको सब कुछ तो आता ही नहीं ना, एग्जैक्टली, ठीक है। रिवीजन करते जाओ, ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस करते जाओ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ठीक है। I want everyone, to all of you, qualify net, okay. ठीक है, चलो, गुड नाइट एवरीवन, ठीक है, गुड नाइट। I'll be ending the session here, ठीक है। थैंक यू, ठीक है, ओके, सी यू सून टुमारो, गुड नाइट, थैंक